This is WFO Radio.
Hey, everybody, WFO, Joe Costello back with you. The Dodge Nationals presented by Pennzoil, ongoing at Lucas Oil Raceway. Q1 in the books. We're going to kick it out to the track and check in with one of the racers who's going to take us around. She's from Nitro Fish, talking about Randy Lynn Ship. Just seconds from now, want to name check our great sponsors, the people who make it all possible. Total Seal Piston Rings, the leader in ring seal technology. Rodax Coffee and Grills.com, Frank Hawley's Drag Racing School, and of course, samtech.edu. And yes, if you're at the track, walk over to the Nitro Fish trailer and get yourself a shirt. And if you're online, maybe I shouldn't be telling people, right? If they're at the track, just go buy one, man. Go buy one. NitroFishRacing.com. They get a brand new website. All right, let's kick it out to the track. It's Randy Lynn. Randy Lynn Ship was active in stock eliminator earlier today. Bo Butner, pro stock, pro mod. You look a little frozen. We're going to fight through it. But how are you? All masked up. And she's frozen. And she's gone. Just like that. And I'm stuck out here. Now I'm live. And what's up? You can put it in the comment section. Hey, we've got these WFO radio masks for anybody that wants to be masked up. And $10, Joe at WFOradio.com. Send me an email, says face covering. I know what's up. Derek Green, present. Jim Essex. Hi, Joe. And let's see, Nick, did NHRA cancel the rest of the season? No, man. Why do people keep saying that? Why do people keep saying that? Why don't you go to NHRA.com and you'll see that it's not up there. And you can go to competitionplus.com, who ran a great story about Bo Butner announcing his quasi-retirement on the show the other day. No, definitely not. In fact, they're racing right now, man. Do you know that? Nick, they're racing right now on NHRA.TV. Alcohol final qualifying is on as we speak, but we are jumping on here to get everybody caught up with what just happened and to do this as an experimental thing. Now, Randy Lynn, we did a big test and we tested and it worked great. And then we went live and it no worky, as you can imagine. But you guys understand this is testing. But let's start off with Funny Car, where Tommy Johnson Jr. leading the way, 397.6 at 318. Strong run. Matt Hagan, Ron Capps, the top three, all Don Schumacher Racing. J.R. Todd, fourth. Blake Alexander, fifth. Dale Creasy with a very strong run in sixth. But now we got Randy Lynn back, and we're going to go back out there. Randy Lynn Ship, how are you? What's up at the track?
I'm good. Sorry, Joe. I got my Wi-Fi box now. Maybe we'll be a little bit better. I think it's working, so.
Or maybe not. Everybody has the expectation for this, Randy Lynn, is low. We are thrilled to see you even for just a few seconds. But first, let's get to the important stuff. Tell us about your day in stock eliminator.
I had a good day in stock. I drove well this weekend. I had Dan Fletcher third round this morning. He's always tough. He usually beats me. We were kind of close on the tree, and my car just ran off a little bit, which we're kind of battling something, and we haven't raced enough lately to really get a hold on it. So now that we're back out here, hopefully we can figure out kind of what's going on. But yeah, I had a good weekend. I had 2 good rounds yesterday, and I can't complain too much other than the fact that I wish this was a national event.
Yes.
For sportsmen. I don't understand why we're having a 4-day divisional. It feels like a national event. We're here with the pros, and I think we should be at a national event for sportsmen too, but nobody really asked me.
Exactly. Well, that's why we like you, because you're opinionated. All right, so show us around. What's going on? We were just going through some of the qualifying order. Bo is 8th in pro stock. 6.
Did I lose you?
No, I got you. I see you. I see you. You're loud and clear. But all these cars in pro stock jammed in at 660. It's a log jam. Oh, she doesn't hear me, which is a bummer. Let's see. Nick says stock eliminator is a tough class. How about now? I see you, Randy Lynn. And we're gonna stay with you, even though you don't realize that you're on. Yeah, she can't hear me. That is a bummer. That we just bump it out and keep fighting. Nothing will ever be as tough and challenging as the TJ Zizzo interview we did a few weeks ago. Nothing. And so in the meantime, I'm fine. Scott's out there. What's up, Scotty? Good to see you, Joe. I think Corey Mack went to number 1. Yeah, he did at the time. He did at the time. And thank goodness for Drag Race Central. You know, Rick Green, he's out there. He's kind of a curmudgeon for fun, but he sits there and types in all the details and the notes of everything that happens in a qualifying session. Of course, Steve Torrance, #1 in Top Fuel. All right, we got Randy Lynn back. Yeah, we could see you the whole time, Randy Lynn. You just couldn't hear us. You couldn't hear us. No big deal.
I don't know. I think every time that a car runs down the track, I lose you. I'm not really sure why.
So just to make this a success, show us a race car. Oh, look at that guy. We all got our map.
Hello, Joe.
What's up, Bo? How are you? Big story. Look at this. Oh, here we are. Oh, my gosh. Are you being compensated for this?
Yeah. Yes, actually, we made more money than we can win if we win the whole race because of this.
Wow. No?
Yeah.
I respect your enthusiasm. You got the masks and everything. Look at that.
Yeah.
So Joe, did she just say we made more money than if we win?
That's what she
Is that
said.
what I heard?
That's what she
well,
said.
Yeah.
I'm glad I've taken care of our finances.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when Trump's our president, Joe. We all make more money, right?
I know. Well, yes, some do, absolutely. But more importantly than that, it's you're doing double duty. You announced a big retirement, and you got down the track in both cars. That's good news.
Yeah, it was a good A to B run, which you have to do now with 2 qualifiers. You know that. We talked about that. You have to go A to B. And now, Ricky, I think he's going to kind of swing for it. So I think that's cool. My other guys maybe might swing for it sometime, but we'll see. But they're pretty conservative, but they're good on race day, so I can't complain.
But more importantly, you're right in the mix where you want to be and go out there and have this race. What about Pro Stock, though? Everybody running 660 is the number.
Yeah, that means it's probably going to be a driver's race other than Jason Lyon. But, you know, a lot of times he deserves 300 or 400s because he's a little tardy.
Oh,
and, that's just the way it is. But he seems to get to every final anymore, and he's doing very well. So his car is running good, but we all have that same possibility with the KB cars. So it'll be a good race day. I'm looking forward to seeing I think they can step the Pro Mod car up. Jonathan will get in over here, and we'll have 2 identical cars. It'll be tough to beat tomorrow.
Oh, man, that's going to be tremendous. And what's the atmosphere like? You know, Randy Lynn just walked us through her race day. She lost to Fletcher, but still back racing again. That's got to be cool.
Yeah, it seems like every race, more and more fans. Everybody's wearing masks. My new sponsor has been amazing. They're keeping up with us. You don't have to wear one, Joe. You're by yourself.
I just solidarity. I just want you to feel you don't have to feel.
You just want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
But I have just a little bit of friction with the sponsorship. But so far, so good. I'll probably have meetings later on tonight from higher ups in NHRA. But I'm just sticking with my guns. I'm not pulling it off. And I told them all that. And we'll have to deal with it because this is a sponsor. And whether it's associate, major, whatever, this is my sponsor for the race. And there's nothing wrong with that. So we'll stick to our guns and we'll try to get the old Trump Pence 2020 car in the winter circle. Oh,
well, let me tell you something. If you're a drag racing fan, there's an opportunity at huge publicity for drag racing. So there's regardless of politics, if you love drag racing, you want to see it exposed to many, many people. And I think that like we see big explosions, we see all kinds of stuff. If you can get us on like the big news, Bo, you should do it.
Yes. Well, let me ask you this. How cool is it? Donald Trump Jr. is a freaking Pro Mod fan now. I mean, who would have thought? Oh, yeah. I got a text from him last night. So that's very cool. He's right down the road at a rally right now. Maybe he'll swing in and see us. But, everything like that is great for drag racing. And everybody needs to realize that. You don't have to agree with him. You don't have to vote for him. But we need all we can get in sponsorship, backing. Our fans are great. We know that. But we just need a little more help. And we have the best motorsports in the world.
And we'd rather you vote for him, too.
Yeah.
Even you, Joe.
What I think is that, and nobody knows what politics I have. It's just a total mystery. But what I think, though, is that it's very important to be able to discuss it all and over a beer and agree and have
absolutely
regardless. The thing that annoys me is it gets a little too intense, right? Like, our fellow Americans, whatever they think, we should be able to work it out. That's where I reside.
Everybody has an opinion, and everybody it seems like they want control of everybody else. But, Joe, I'm not going to tell you what color to paint your house. I don't care what color it is. If it makes you happy, I'm happy.
Right.
If more people, I think, would think that simple, we'd be okay.
Right. But if I move next door to you and try to paint my house purple, you might be a little annoyed. I know I would.
He wouldn't, because he's wanted to paint our house bright blue before, okay?
No way.
Seriously. Yes.
Really?
We have not done it, okay?
Don't
I've
do
won that battle so far.
Don't do it. All right. So
Yeah.
we're in the pro mod pit.
All right.
Pros qualified. What's next? Like, how are you guys handling all this responsibility, going back and forth, pro stock, pro mod, etc.? And give us a little walk around as best as you can. Show us.
Well, you know what? I'll show.
Get us closer to one of the cars. Show us the inside of Ricky's intake runner.
Yeah. I don't. You know, over here they're not as crazy as they are at the KB camp. So I can show you a little bit more over here. But
Yes.
you know, for me, it hasn't been that crazy today. For people like Daryl Heron over there, a meeting of the minds with Jonathan Gray.
Yeah.
Daryl's been pretty busy today. He's been going everywhere.
There he is.
Yeah. Joe Costello.
WFO. There it is. That's exactly what it's supposed to be. Hey guys, how you doing? What's up, everybody? And our audience is out there. They got to be loving this. You can see the pro stock pit across the way, and that is pretty cool. Oh,
They
wow.
got bikes down there, a little bit of pro mod.
So weird without fans. So weird without fans. See Aaron Stanfield over there. At the Summit guys, KB Racing down there. Bring us down to KB, Randy Lynn.
Okay.
And you can see.
I'll walk that way.
Walk that way.
Yeah. But no, you know, honestly, it feels a lot like we are at the U.S. Nationals minus the fans. Like, even my friend today, Megan was saying her dad was in, I think it was like the quarterfinals of Top Dragster. And she was like, oh my gosh, we're like so nervous. It feels like we're at Indy. It feels like we're at the U.S. Nationals, only we're not. And I said the same thing, like, you know, it has that same Indy feel. Like, that's why I wish it was a national event for sportsmen, because it sure feels like it's a lot more than it is just divisional.
Right. It makes perfect sense. But again, like I've been saying all along, it's like you want to race. We want to race. We want to hear race. What I was doing, I'll tell everybody, I was pressure cleaning a fence. And oh, look at this, NHRA Tech. You got to let these guys know that they're on WFO and everything.
You're on WFO. Say hi to Joe.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Brother. Hey, the whole team is there.
Hi. How you guys doing?
At the end there, the correct. Hey, great run by Kyle.
Kyle made a great run today. You want to talk to him?
Yeah, it's down. Get everybody to mask up. You know, mask up. Dr. Phil Surface is there. Everybody's there.
That's right, Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil, what's going on? What's up? How you doing, Kyle? Is everything good? It was a good run.
How about yourself? Yeah, good run, not bad.
Yeah. So, and how many runs is that? That's like run like 30 for you.
Give or take. Yeah, sounds about right.
And you're right in the middle of the field. So the more runs you get, the more comfortable you're getting. That's cool. Kid Chaos.
Yeah, every run I feel like I'm getting more comfortable in the car and asphalt. Really good.
There you go. Well, good luck. Good luck later today. Keep going.
Thank you.
There we go. Kid Chaos. Oh, she's handing the earbud. Oh, now you got the earwax. That's all right. You can't get it that way.
That's all right. I think we're all safe around here. We wash our hands and stuff.
Yeah, so we got these new masks, Randy Lynn. I think these are bigger than the last ones. These are like even better.
They?
Yeah, I think they're perfect. The other ones were a little too small.
Hold on, Jason wants to say hi.
Oh, no.
That's
Jason,
Joe.
Get him. Hi, Jason.
We're on WFO radio right now, walking the pitch.
We're doing
Okay. All right, I will. I guess Jason can't talk on live TV right now, he said.
Yes.
He probably has some inside stalker information he wants to tell me about.
Cam grinds or something like that. And what's funny is that they would reject me from being coming around, but you can't be rejected. You're part of
I feed them. So I'm pretty much allowed to do what I want as long as I cook good. And sometimes I don't even cook that good, but they still eat it. So it works out for me.
I enjoyed your cooking down there in Orlando, whatever it is. Provided lunch, some great margarita pizzas and stuff. But we've got some people out there.
Yeah, we try. Oh, that was from Pizza Joe.
Oh, really? Pizza Joe.
I was looking over at Courtney's pits. I was trying to find Courtney right now, but She must be out and about. I don't see her.
I texted her the link. It's possible she could pop on at any second, or perhaps not. Again, everyone needs to understand this is a totally experimental deal. We're checking in at the track, seeing what's going on. Obviously, they're the enemy, but they're the friend.
Alex's people were looking. Yes.
Oh, really?
They're always my friends. I get along with everybody, so I do all right. Unless I don't like you, then I guess we don't get along. But
yeah, but well, right. But who is that even? You're a big WFO star in that you were part of the big. The last time we were at Indy together, it was for the Stock Eliminator final round heads up with Austin. And you gave us play-by-play. That video was seen like 20,000 times. That was one of my biggest videos ever. And you were like the star of it. That was pretty cool.
Oh, well, thanks. I just really like Stock Eliminator, and I think it's awesome. And I don't know, I guess my excitement kind of comes through when I talk about it.
That is so true. Well, I think this has been great. I really appreciate it. I think everybody out there loved. We got a little pit tour, 15 minutes or so. Yeah. You guys are heading back up there with what? Pro Mod is first out, and then Pro Stock, obviously.
Yeah, we head back up in Pro Mod in like 10 minutes. So tune in live. It should be exciting. This is the last qualifier. I think we're safe, but you never know there.
Yes. Yeah. Let's see. Bo is right. Yeah, he's eighth. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah, if an 84 is going to be safe, I think, but he'll also improve, in my opinion. So we'll see. Randy Lynn, thank you.
Ricky's getting a little bit more trust in him, so I think that we were just going to go up from here. Let's hope.
I agree. Well, Ricky, exactly. It's all about trust. Like, can Bo drive this thing? And the answer is, of course, Bo can drive the thing. Great stuff. I think this experiment worked out very well. We got a little Bo. We got a little controversy. It was great. I really appreciate it. And I think maybe if I continue to be sequestered here at home and not at the track, we'll try it again in the future.
All right. I'm game. You know that.
Way to go.
I like it.
And hey, tell everybody about the new Nitro Fish Racing website.
Yes. Well, as soon as Courtney and me get together and we link it all together, her and everybody at Kings Ridge, their new media company, put together a whole new website. It's going to have everything on it that we sell at the trailer. It's going to be way better, I think. It's way easier to navigate, way easier to view our stuff because they have real models wearing it, and we can tell you what sizes. And I think it's going to be really good. Plus, Joe, you can buy his WFO shirt.
That's
and
right.
You get a free mask right now. Order a shirt, get a mask.
Unbelievable. Do you have those masks?
Also,
or do I have to send you those masks?
You're going to have to send me a few, but I got a few now. So
nice.
if we get some orders in, I can get them out pretty soon.
That is great. Well, hopefully people at the track will get them. And thank you for doing that. I always say that you made it so easy, and you do that for other people too. That's the business, right?
Yeah, I do. I do it for everybody.
I think Rodak is getting something from you guys.
Yes, absolutely. We're working on it now.
That is awesome.
You can flash that promo code up so everybody listening can get a discount.
Bang. Look at WFO 20, racing.com. Yeah. And really appreciate you guys doing that for our listeners. And there he is. What do you got going on here? There he is, the man.
Yeah.
That's the guy that started all this shit.
Yeah, he started all the Erica Enders drama over there with the team Richard Freeman. Yeah. He created him. He created Richard Freeman.
Exactly.
You had to go ahead and go through with that night, Joe, and conceive Richard Freeman. Just put that in your mind.
Well, you know what's very cool about that is how such a nice, wonderful person can create such a questionable person. It's like, how did this come from that? But what did you do? Oh, cool.
It's all in good fun, right?
Yes, Mr. Freeman on the show, everybody on the show. Randy Lynn, thank you very much. This has been great. I love it. I appreciate it. Good luck.
Anytime. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon.
Later. Bye, Randy Lynn.
Bye-bye.
Randy Lynn Ship, Nitro Fish Racing. They're rocking their Trump-Pence scheme, and they are fired up, and he's qualified 8th in both categories. And I'm going to give you the qualifying rundown before we get back up there. What time is it? 3 o'clock. See, it's time. It's time. They got to get back up there. Let's see what everybody else has to say about all of this. Let's see. Robert says, great show. And Monica says, Jason running away. Yes, of course he is. The empty pits makes me sad. It makes me sad too. But I don't feel alone being not at the track. I don't feel alone. I know we're all kind of in the same. It will be hard to not like you. Meaning what? Randy Lynn? Yeah. Duh. Let's see. Rodney McNeil. What's up, Rodney? Hey, guys. And Drill Master Mom watching out there on Periscope and Twitter. Thank you very much. But yes, let me flash that up on the screen. WFO 20, nitrofishracing.com. And been so helpful to so many people in the sport of NHRA drag racing. And, you know, they're getting a little political, and I like to stay super neutral. Like, I try to be super neutral, like in the middle, because we got to get along, baby. But they're great people. Great people. These are the great people that help this show happen. Talking about Total Seal Piston Rings, the leader in ring seal technology. Talking about Frank Hawley's drag racing school. Talking about samtech.edu. And, of course, Marvin Rodak, who will soon have T-shirts from nitrofishracing.com. Yes, and really appreciate Marvin. If you didn't see the Grilling with Marvin segment, it's right around time to start grilling up that steak. The modified reverse sear, like really next level stuff. Really next level stuff. Let's see. DG is out there. Daryl Gwynn is out there. Probably getting ready to get back up on NHRA.tv. And we already have a confirmation. Daryl Gwynn is going to come back. We were working on upgrading the internet situation with DG, or get him in here in the studio so we can have him back. Because he, on our happy hour show, Miami Hollywood Speedway Reunion Happy Hour, he started just like going back to the youth and such great stories. We had a good time. We got to get Daryl back. Who else is up there? We all love NHRA drag racing. Duh. The common bond. Nothing can separate us beyond that common bond, as much as other things matter. We all are part of this extended NHRA drag racing. Does Rodak make spicy coffee? Yeah, I think you can call him 817-924-6821 and ask him, because he does all kinds of different blends, and you can request stuff and he can get it. So even if he doesn't make it, he probably can make it. And I think he probably has it just the same. All right, this has been a fun experiment. I'm WFO Joe. Follow me, Instagram and Twitter. Of course, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, and more. Subscribe, write a review. YouTube, subscribe, click the bell. We got like 680 people who subscribe on YouTube, and one day they're going to get unique and amazing content. And here is the nitrofishracing.com website. Shout out to Steve Brenwald as well. Guys, it's time to get back over to NHRA.tv and get ready, because final qualifying in the Mellow Yellow Series is coming up. Let me give you the quick rundown. We got through the top 6 in Funny Car, ending off with Dale Creasy Jr. Paul Lee 7th. Bob Bodie is 8th. That's nice. Mike McIntyre sitting 9. Bob Tasca 10th. He's going to move up. Jack Beckman, Tim Wilkerson, Terry Haddock, Cruz Pedregon, Alexis, and Jim Campbell rounding out the quick 16. In Pro Stock, it's Jason Line, 657.4, 2 Hun on Greg Anderson, who is second, 659.2. Jed Coughlin, 659.3 is third, followed by Kyle Koretsky, who we just spoke to, 59.4. Erica, 59.9. Get this. This is why I love Pro Stock. Alex Laughlin, 660 with a 3. Hartford, 7th, 60 with a 5. Bo Butner, 8th, 60 with a 6. Chris McGahey, 9th, 60 with a 9. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drivers within 1/100th of a second, starting off with Erica and 5th, down to Chris McGahey in 9th. And then a little drop off, Bruno. Good job, Bruno, by the way. 10th. Derek Kramer, 11th, 662.5. Mike Heiner, who tunes the car, one of our listeners, 662. Troy Coughlin, Val Smeelan, Robert River, Kenny Delco, who didn't really get down the track, neither did Alan Brzezinski. Aaron Stanfield sitting 17th, and Mason McGahey making his first attempt to qualify. Second attempt, actually. Both sitting on the outside. So, big pressure coming up this session in Pro Stock. Aaron Stanfield, that is a top quality elite car, and Mason McGahey, similar situation. So can Brzezinski and Delco or Robert River hold on to that spot? If Robert River qualified, by the way, great people, it would be a huge, huge story. In Pro Modified, Khaled Belushi showing the way in that Justin Bond Pro Charger car, 572.9, followed by Jason Scruggs, who is in the final round of the first race that is yet to be run. Stevie Fast, looking like he's having a rebound race after getting bounced early first time out. Third, Jeff Jones, 4th. Chad Green, 5th, who is also in the final round of the first Pro Mod race. Steve Matuzik, Brandon Pez, Bo, 8th. Chris Thorne, 9th. Jim Whiteley, 10th, Mike Castellana, Brandon Snyder, Chip King, Clint Satterfield. It's sitting 14th with a 640. With all the cars on the property, the bump is going to come down. Jeff Barker, 15th, and Jonathan Gray with a 904. He's going to get up there. Outside looking in, couple of racers you might have heard of. Todd Tutterow, 2nd in the world last year. Mike Janis, 3rd in the world last year. And Justin Jones. So there's going to be some shifting around, and some good cars will be going home. Pro Stock Motorcycle. Matt Smith leading the way, 680 with a 7 at 199. That's a track ET record. I love Rick Green. Drag Race Central, if you guys don't use it, he's not paying me for this, by the way, although he should be, but he's not. But I like him. It's one of those dry, curmudgeon people that, yeah, I'll just leave it there. Eddie Krawick, 2nd. Flying Ryan, who was on the show a couple weeks ago, 3rd. Birthday Gal, and Angel, 4th. Andrew Hines, 5th. John Hall, U.S. Nationals winner. John Hall, by the way, at his favorite racetrack in the world, probably other than Englishtown. Scotty Polachek, 7th. Angie Smith, 8th. Hector Jr., 9th. Jerry, 10th. Chris Bostic, 11th. Mark Ingwerson, 12th. David Barron, 13th. Tiffany Butler, 14th. Kelly Klon, Steve Johnson in the field. 20 seconds. There's 16 bikes on the property. Mountain Motor Pro Stock. JR Carr showing the way over John DeFlorian and Johnny Placino, who was our first ever streaming guest on WFO. Johnny Placino. It was like, let's try it. Elijah Morton, 4th. John Maltacavo, the Flying Meatball, 5th. Number 1 in the world last year. Mike Bell, Chris Powers, and Bill Nurl. On the outside looking in, Dwayne Rice, Larry O'Donnell, and Brad Waddle. I said those out of order. Who knows why? Ty Tharp, Randall Andrews, Ricky House, Tracy Kyle, the top 4 in Mickey Thompson, Top Fuel Harley Davidson, followed by Ryan Peary, Tyler Wilson, and Mitch Brown. 7 bikes took a time in the first qualifying session. And in Top Fuel, let's see if Rick Green's got the order up. And if he doesn't, I totally understand. Got to get the, do I understand or should I complain? I really should complain. Oh, there it is. See, they were last down. Steve Torrance leading the way, 381 4, 321. Clay Milliken, 2nd, and Corey Mack with a 386 4. Thank goodness, Corey Mack. I'm pretty confident that Corey Mack is going to race. And he was on just a couple of weeks ago, WFO. And, great guy, deserves a good run, deserves to go some rounds. Let's see if the racing gods serve up a little positive energy for Corey Mack. Antron, 4th, 386 8. Leah, 5th, 388 7. Billy Torrance, Billy, sitting 6th with a 3.907, followed by Terry Totten, 7th, 393 3. Good run for those guys. Justin Ashley was in the final against TJ, yet to be run, will be run at the Big Go. Justin Ashley is 8th. Doug Foley, 9th. Pat Dakin, 10th. Doug Coletta, 4089. Not good enough, but in the show. Joe Morrison, way to go, Joe. Looks like Joe has got a shot to go. Final qualifying is going to be crazy because they're going to be pedaling the cars to get down the racetrack to try to get quicker than the bump spot of 558, currently held by rookie Kim Davidson. Luigi is 15th, 5057. Sean Langdon, 463.6. And Terry McMillan, 429.9. Why did I go from 16th to 14th? Well, because I wanted to say the bump spot. And Lex June and Kyle Wurtzel on the outside looking in. All right, time for final comments. Let's see what people got out there. I think we'll see a 200 in Pro Stock Motorcycle. Do I think we'll see a 200 in Pro Stock Motorcycle? Maybe tomorrow morning. 199.23. Eddie, 199.08. That 0.8 of a mile per hour is a long way to go, though. You assume like it's very close. Think of how long they were tickling at that door. It's possible, but if it's going to happen, it's going to happen in the morning, I think. Jim Norris just saying he's here. And there you have it. All right, everybody, that's going to do it. Go back to NHRA.tv and enjoy. Thanks to Randy Lynn. Thanks to Bo for coming on the show. I work really hard to stay like amorphous and neutral on WFO. And here we go. I will say this. I'll get political for a second. I long for the day where we all view each other as citizens and patriots, and we can talk it out and take ideas from each other and put them all together and come up with a great compromise that benefits as many as possible. And that's what I work for. So We'll see. Loved it, Joe. Thank you, Derek. Appreciate it. Derek, one of our Patreons, by the way, patreon.com/WFO radio for those of you who would like to support the show financially with money. Would Angie Smith be a reporter? Yeah, I'm sure. If we're doing this, listen, I don't want to do this. I want to be at the race. All right, let's call it what it is. This stinks. I'm here. They're all there. Why am I there? Because there's no fans, and I'm the fan interaction guy. But it's bumming me out, man. It's bumming me out. But if this is all there is, if I get canned or blown out or non-essential personnel, then we'll have to come up with something. And this is a good test run. Now I'm going back out to my fence, going to put back on my earbuds and listen to NHRA.TV. Yeah, I do audio only. I got to be productive, man. I'm fighting these people on offer up and let go, trying to sell unnecessary stuff around here. These are flaky people. I'll tell you all about it on the Ignition Show. All right, that's going to do it. Good luck to everyone. Hey, Joe, love the show. We need to get Dale Creasy on the show soon. Yes, let's make it happen. Love Dale Creasy. He's a great guy, and he's always helpful to me. And why he hasn't been on the show is a total travesty, and I apologize. All right, everybody, that's it. Go back to drag racing and have a great weekend. Thanks to Randy Lynn. Thanks to Bo. We'll see you next time. WFO.